Welcome to the graduation of Shiva Shanti Yoga School, the class of 2014. We provide an educational center for yogic studies and spiritual growth in Rutherford, New Jersey. Shiva Shanti is dedicated to teaching the sacred study, art, science, and philosophy of yoga as taught in the ancient text. We offer a variety of classes from beginner to advanced. We are pleased to host inspirational and educational workshops that offer depth and insight. We bring highly skilled teachers and workshops that support your sojourn toward inner peace through yoga. Please join our sacred space and grow with us. Sign up for our next teacher training program. Yoga is the perfect opportunity to be curious about who you are. The classical techniques of yoga date back more than 5,000 years. In ancient times, the desire for greater personal freedom, health, long life, and heightened self-understanding gave birth to the system of physical and mental practices, which has since spread throughout the world. The word yoga means to join or yoke, and it brings the body and mind together into one harmonious experience. We are fortunate to have Bernadette as a staff member in our teacher training program. She has a PhD in neuroscience and is also a certified yoga teacher. She will teach the students an in-depth course on human anatomy, including the muscles, skeletal system, and joint movement for injury prevention. All the teacher trainees have many exercises to understand basic human anatomy. Drawing the muscle groups was one class assignment to support their studies. Each student was required to submit multiple pages of anatomy homework. The practice of asana is a form of hatha yoga. We practice postures to instill health and flexibility while preparing us for meditation. At Shiva Shanti Yoga, the teachers in training are allowed to take unlimited classes through the course of their training. This allows them to be completely immersed in the training program and ensures that each teacher that I train is completely supported during their time at Shiva Shanti Yoga. All teachers in training were required to learn hands-on assisting to transform the student's practice. Adjusting through touch is a quick way to non-verbally communicate between the teacher and student. Touch can be firm and corrective. It can also be subtle and confirming. At Shiva Shanti Yoga, we teach the using of props, and it is taught in depth. Props allow practitioners access to the benefits of the postures regardless of physical condition, age, or length of study. Props can be used to create optimal body alignment and support. We have discussions led by Murtaza on the Ashtavakra Gita based on the teachings of Sri Ravi Shankar. Ashtavakra Gita presents the traditional teachings of Vedanta. And Ashtavakra's bent body, originally a symbol of disease and weakness, ultimately represents the symbol of true and all-powerful knowledge by the end of his journey. In a conversation between Janaka and Ashtavakra pertaining to the deformity of his crooked body, Ashtavakra explains that the size of the temple is not affected by how it is shaped, and the shape of his own body does not affect himself or Atman. Throughout the course of the training, each teacher in training was required to meet for 4 hours once a month as a team to work on their teaching skills as part of the curriculum. This year, for the first time, the trainees were given a comprehensive manual packed with 300 pages of information for their reference as yoga teachers. At Shiva Shanti Yoga, pranayama is a part of the practice. Pranayama is the regulation of breath through certain techniques and exercises. Each teacher in training was given a 30-page guide to support the philosophy and pranayama practices for Shiva Shanti Yoga. This year, a new workshop was added on the sacred art of yantras. It was included in their training. They learned how to draw these sacred geometric forms that blossom into sacred shapes and are utilized for meditation practices. In Shiva Shanti Yoga, we are interested in the tantric philosophy and study of the chakra systems. Also included in our philosophy classes is an introduction to the Yoga Sutras, Ashtavakra Gita, and the Bhagavad Gita. The teachers in training know Buddha, but I'd like to introduce Buddha to all of you. He was at every teacher training with them from the beginning and gave them all lots of support and love. As the founder and director of the teacher training program, I do everything possible to create a supportive and comprehensive program. This is an approved 200-hour Yoga Alliance program, and it is my intention to give each student years of my knowledge and support. Many yoga schools teach that asanas are the practice of yoga. At Shiva Shanti Yoga, I believe that asanas are the tip of the iceberg, and that we must continue to study in order to grow as yoga practitioners and teachers. I'd like to introduce to you the graduating class of 2014. Kim, DK, Simona, Timothy, Jen, and Crystal. Congratulations. Every year I am honored to teach an amazing group of souls. I'd also like to thank the friends and family whom have supported these new teachers. Thank you for joining us today for this graduation ceremony. Om Namah Shivaya. Namaste.